Oh boy, I can't believe it. I thought I was pressing to not change tires, but I accidentally pressed a second time to not refuel. Now the question is, can we make it to the end? Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm gonna be doing a little bit of an endurance race, not that long, about 60 minutes in total. The video is not gonna be 60 minutes, I'm gonna be editing it so that only the best parts are in the video. I'm gonna be driving the brand new Subaru BRZ GT300. This car was added with the latest update. It was one of the 3 cars that got added with that update. And this is probably my favorite car that they added. And we're gonna be driving around Tokyo Expressway. I'm gonna be setting up a custom race with a bunch of parameters that I kind of mess around with, kind of want to mess around with. So we're gonna be doing this layout here because it's gonna give us plenty of opportunity to be overtaken, because I don't want to be leading the race right from the beginning. So I feel that this is a good layout for that. I'm gonna be setting an endurance race, a 60-minute endurance race. Start out right at the back and increase the distance between each one of the cars. BOP, I'm gonna be setting it to on because I know that this car is very good with the BOP off, is very powerful, but once you turn the BOP on, it's not that great, and that's exactly what I want. I want to have a little bit of a handicap when compared to the other cars in the field, just so that the race isn't boring. Boost set to none, slipstream set to Rio, mechanical damage, no, tire wear yes. I'm gonna be setting it to maybe 8. Fuel consumption, I think I'm going to be setting it to 12. Grip reduction off track. There's no off track sections in this track, so let it be set to Rio. Let's have it that way. Weather selection, custom weather, because I don't want to know when the weather is gonna change or what it's gonna change to. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Yeah, nine different variations of weather. I'm gonna be starting out, I think, at sunrise. Perhaps I think that the 60 minutes should be enough to take us into the night. I don't know. Rivals, I'm gonna pick from group 3. Professional difficulty, shortcut penalty strong, wall collision penalty strong, car collision on, pit lane line cutting on, everything set to on. So yeah, I think, let me just double check to make sure I have everything. Yeah. So I don't know what to expect, to be honest. I don't know if it's gonna rain. I don't know if it's gonna be dry the entire race. Okay, I have the heavy wets. I think I'm gonna run the hard tires because this should allow us to go a bit longer for more time actually. Gonna set to lean just so that we can run a bit longer. So the first place is 15 seconds ahead, which is quite a bit to be honest. Well, yeah, I knew I I was paying attention to the car in front of me, kind of missed my braking point. That's okay, we got plenty of time to make up for any mistakes, really. Okay, so we probably have enough fuel to keep us going for 4 laps in total. I think if I stick to the slipstream of the other cars, that should probably allow us to run for a little bit longer, maybe half a lap longer, but not that much. Oh, didn't expect to see the car kind of dive bombing this early. But yeah, the AI in this game is kind of bad to be honest. They don't really care if you're in the way. Like a lot of times, especially when I'm on straights, the car's gonna just swipe me out and not really care that I'm there. Which kind of sucks, but we have the Sophie AI thing to look forward to, so that hopefully that improves the AI quite a bit. Okay, first place is kind of gaining on us quite a bit. They gained nearly 4 seconds just on in the span of this one lap, which is not good. So I think I'm gonna bank on the possibility that we might be able to run a bit longer than the AI with the fuel and everything, because I have set to lean. Yeah, I wanna be behind this car to kind of save fuel and to kind of pull me along. Yeah, the AI is kind of consistently gaining, which is great. That's exactly what I wanted. I don't want it to be an easy race. I don't want it to be hard, but I want it to be unpredictable. I don't want neither you or I to kind of figure out the result of this race right from the beginning. Because honestly, I have no idea. Yeah, we I can pretty much tell already which sections we're able to gain a little bit on the AI and which sections we lose. It's mainly this infield section here that we gain the most, and then we kind of lose a lot on the straights because probably they're driving faster cars. Oh, not faster, but they're probably running with the field set to 1. Yeah, we gained nearly 3 seconds just on this section right here. Okay, so they went in. What happened here? Did they get a penalty? So we're stopping the race for a moment because I want to check what happened to this BMW. And yeah, they ran out of fuel. That's what happened. That's why they were so slow on the main straight back when we overtook them. So we went from a 17-second gap ahead of us to being ahead by 25 seconds, which is not bad, but I'm pretty sure that they're gonna catch up to us once we have to go in, which probably, yeah. Should I risk it? Yeah, I'm gonna try to go for one more lap. I'm gonna short shift to save even more fuel. This can backfire pretty bad. Let's see if we can pull it off. Because on the previous lap, we at least had the tow of the car in front of us to kind of help us save a little bit of fuel. But we don't have that anymore. So it's a little bit risky what I'm trying to do here. But let's see. Fuel drops quite a bit in this straight section here because that's where we're burning a lot of fuel. But it should either stay in place or climb back up a couple points in the zinc field section. I need to remember to short shift. We're down to 0.2. Point one. Oh, we ran out of fuel. Yeah, I knew that was risky, but this is gonna be interesting. I just need to be on the lookout because, as I said, the AI doesn't really care if you're there. There's a chance they might just... Oh, they're too close. Okay, we made it in at least, so not bad. That was 100% unintentional. I thought we would be able to pull it off, but kind of backfired. But it's gonna make for an interesting race. Want to see how this one is gonna play out, to be honest. Takes forever to fuel. Let's see how much of a gap we have. 50 seconds. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be interesting. No signs of rain so far. But yeah, we can see some black, a little bit of a black, not a little bit, a lot of black clouds to the left, which might be our first sign that there might be rain in this race. Oh, why did why did he break there? The first three places went in. I don't think we're gonna be able to overtake them, but at least we're gonna be able to catch up. Do you see that the AI, the car behind me kind of hitting me? As I said, it's like I wasn't even there. Okay, so we're good for 4 more laps. And they're way faster. Oh, I got a penalty. That's not gonna help. Oh, so we don't have the like that zone where you have to kind of slow down, kind of run it out over the course of the track. That's one thing that I kind of wanted them to implement as an option for these custom races, like the ability to let you kind of force that zone where you have to slow down. Maybe there is a way, and I don't know. I don't think there is, but yeah. Would also be helpful to have something that allows us to kind of save custom settings for races, because it can be kind of a pain to have to set it up every time you want to do custom races, which is pretty much where I spend most of my time in this game, to be honest. After I finished all of the menu books, kind of pretty much do custom races, both to capture replay footage for the videos that I do on the game, but also to just for fun off the channel. I'm gonna short shift a little bit just to make sure we get that extra missing point to kind of round us out to 2 points. It's 1.8, so we might want to save a little bit more fuel just to make sure that we don't run out of fuel right before the pit lane like we did at the beginning of the race. That's all right though. Kind of like that. I'm kind of glad that it happened. We need to have at least 1.0 by the time we cross the line into the 10th lap. Tires are fine. I think we can go like go in 2 more times before we need to change tires. Okay, first 2 places went in. Okay, we're back in first place. we're gonna have to go in on the next lap, so we're gonna drop down a couple positions again. No sign of rain so far. Everything looks clear. But yeah, time to go in, refuel the tank, and yeah, I think we're fine on the tires. There's no need to change them out. We ran out of fuel again. Let's see how many places we drop after we come out. We're about to, I think, 2 or 3 more laps and we're gonna cross the halfway point of the race. Now we're gonna get 2 more places. Yeah, 4th place. Kind of worried because the first 3 places, I think they should probably be going in over the next lap or two. Which is gonna put us at a disadvantage because we have, if I short shift and save a little bit more fuel, I think we can go 4 laps. So we're pitting every 5 or 6 laps or so, and they're pitting every 4 laps, I think. But they have the advantage of running faster cars. So I think we might have a chance to win this race if at some point it starts raining and they have to go for an extra stop. Assuming that we don't, assuming that we catch the rain right as it starts, so we pit before it gets going. Because by the time it starts raining, we should be on the right tires. Could have braked a little bit later there. We lost a little bit of time. Yeah, they went in. But only... Let's see if... yeah, P3 went in. So we're gonna be in the lead for a while here. Yeah, 16 seconds ahead is not enough to keep us in the lead. We still haven't run the penalty out, which is a good sign, I guess, because it means we have a good pace. We're not losing that much time. But that still worries me because second place is just over 10 seconds behind. Okay, 7 seconds, they're catching up pretty quickly. I think I found the right spot to brake. It's just as we get to the 100 board. Yeah, I need to short shift over this next lap. No sign of rain so far. Like twice we saw a bunch of dark clouds, but the sky kind of clears up after that. So I want it to rain, to be honest. I think we're gonna run out of fuel. Yeah, we just ran out of fuel. That's not good. Oh, they went into. Yeah, I need to start short shifting a little bit more because we're constantly running out of fuel just as we get into the pit lane, and that's not helping us because that's like 3 or 4 seconds lost just in that short section that we have no fuel. Not gonna replace tires. There's no reason to. Tires look fine. Okay, it's not that bad. So they're 11 seconds ahead. I thought they were gonna have a wider gap. It's not that bad. I think we can make it work. But I really need to start short shifting a little bit more to save more fuel. Oh, come on. Kind of things kind of shifted a little bit because usually they kind of go in at the same time, but their strategies are kind of start to kind of drift apart a little bit, which kind of helps us because that means there are gonna be more cars in the field to slow the other ones out. When everybody pits in, like everybody gets out at the same time, so there isn't a whole lot that can happen to slow them down because they're pretty much on the same pace. I think it's gonna go in on this lap. Yeah, he did. So, unless the Japanese driver, the third place, goes in now, we should probably be getting. Yeah, he did. So maybe we're gonna get maybe a 20-30 second gap over second place, judging by the distance that we have now. Yeah, we have a 33 second gap, a little bit more than I expected. Kind of want to see if we can go 2 more laps. I really don't want to risk it because we have a good enough gap now. And if I run out of fuel like we did 3 times already, then that's gonna cost us maybe 3 or 4 seconds again, which is not gonna help us because I forgot to check, but I think we're spending like 20 seconds in the pit lane, 20-30 seconds. So even though we have 30 seconds, that's not enough to keep us in first place. Yeah, I don't want to risk it. I'm just gonna go 1 more lap, not even gonna short shift, because I want to see if I can make up 3 or 4 extra seconds before we have to go in again. Yeah, we didn't make up a lot of. I actually don't think we made any time. I think we actually lost a couple seconds, missed braking point, so that's not really gonna help us. I'm gonna have to go in. Yeah, I think the tires are still fine. There's no reason to replace them out. I honestly don't think we're gonna have to change tires at all in this race. Yeah, so for a 33-second gap, we lose 33 extra seconds on top of that. So we kind of need to have a bigger gap. Want to see if I can stretch this kind of 0.6 fuel to maybe 1, so that it allows us to go 5 laps without having to go in again. But that's fun because honestly, when you set these races like I did, like having every single thing set to random, you really don't know what to expect. Like, this game isn't scripted at all. There's a chance I might get a penalty there. Yeah, the AI acts like I'm not even there. That was actually risky because a lot of times the AI kind of spins you out. Thankfully they didn't do that this time, but kind of want to not be behind the they went in, so we're fine. Okay, so we have 3.9 fuel left in the tank. That should probably allow us to go for 4 more laps if I don't waste too much fuel. That's probably the scariest corner in this track. There's an elevation that if you don't turn in early enough, it's gonna put you on the wall very easily. Oh, please don't swipe me. Please don't swipe me. Okay, so we're gonna go in. We have just... No, I think I was wrong because if we account for the time we're gonna spend in the pit, Oh boy. I can't believe it. I thought I was pressing to not change tires, but I accidentally pressed the second time to not refuel. So yeah, that was an entire race ruined. Now the question is, can we make it to the end? I don't think we can, honestly. Maybe if an AI car kind of bump us, but at the speed they're going, there's a good chance we might spin out, and that's gonna be it. Man, that was really dumb. Holy shit. Like, this is not the first time that this happens, and this is not the something that only happened to me, because I've seen this happening to other people as well. I remember Igor Fraga in one of the world tours. He did the exact same thing. He accidentally pressed the wrong button at the wrong time, and he had to make an extra stop. At least he got a chance to make an extra stop, because I think he was supposed to change tires, not refuel. Now that was definitely a turn of events for sure. Well, at least the car is still going. I wonder. We have like a 50-second gap to the last place. Oh, please don't swipe me out. It was so close. Okay, 15th place out of 20. Okay, hang on. I think it's gonna be 16th place. 16th? No, 15th. Yeah, that isn't that bad, considering that we did over half the lap with no fuel at all, but that was such a dumb mistake, man. Like, I'm not even doing this race for the money. We could have gotten, I think, 84,000 credits based on the payout that shows up when you set up the race, which isn't a lot considering this is an hour-long race. But yeah, that was... I still can't believe that I did that. But yeah, that was fun. Like, I like when races are this unpredictable, and Gran Turismo 7 kind of allows you to have these types of races, because there's a lot of things that can go wrong, like rain, your tires, the AI, which is kind of dumb, which can also help make things a lot more unpredictable, your driving as well, the penalties. There's a lot of factors that can contribute to making the race as unpredictable as possible. But this unpredictability here of me doing such a stupid oh man, but yeah, anyways, hope you enjoy the dumb mistake that I made. Like, I hope you had a laugh at my expense. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye.